What's going on, YouTube? I'm making this video in honor of Trayvon Martin. I'm sure you guys have heard about this story. Um, First, let me just say I'm wearing this hoodie because I too can be Trayvon Martin in many different ways, and so can you. So let me brief you on exactly what happened and where the hoodie comes into play. So Trayvon Martin is a 17-year-old young African-American male, and he was in Florida walking home from the store. And in his hand, he had a bag of Skittles, or a pack of Skittles rather, in one hand, and an Arizona iced tea in the other. Now he's walking from the store, going back home to his parents' house, I believe. Now, across the street is this quote-unquote neighborhood watchdog or self-proclaimed neighborhood watch guy named um, Jorge Zimmerman or something like that, who thought that Trayvon looked suspicious for whatever reason, just so happens to be because he was black in maybe an affluent neighborhood. I'm not sure the type of area that it is, but I'm just going to go with that for now. And apparently the Zimmerman dude has never seen Trayvon in the area before, so he looks suspicious to him. So he calls 911 and says that, Trayvon looks threatening, and he's not from the area, that he looks like he's casing houses, and that he keeps looking at him. Meanwhile, Trayvon is walking with an iced tea and Skittles in his hands and talking to his girlfriend on his, I'm guessing, headset while he's walking back to his parents' house. No intentions of doing nothing, unarmed, while Zimmerman has a gun in his hand, or a gun on him. And Zimmerman calls 911 and says that, he's in this neighborhood and that he's following him. The 911 officer clearly states, well, we don't need you to do that. We do not need you to follow him. But he follows him anyway. So he continues to go on, and Zimmerman continues to go on and speak to the police, saying where to meet him, and where to meet him to find Trayvon, who's supposedly the suspicious individual who's absolutely doing nothing. But as I stated, it's a racist situation, I believe. He's in an area, maybe it's not many black people, or black teenagers, I should say. And anyway, to make this story short, because I only have 10 minutes, Zimmerman shot and killed Trayvon Martin and said that Trayvon was the aggressor in the situation and provoked him to kill him. Now, let's step back. Zimmerman armed with a gun. Trayvon Martin armed with Skittles and an iced tea. In the state of Florida, you're able to protect yourself by using deadly force. It is a law. You can use deadly force to protect yourself if you feel threatened. Also under this law, if it's an accident, or I believe if it's an accident, that you won't be tried, or you won't be found guilty either. Now, there's a big movement going on today, and I wish I could be there in Union Square, New York City, for Trayvon, because Zimmerman has killed this boy and is still sitting home just like you and myself. No charges brought up against him or anything. President Obama has brought an overhaul of the investigation that these police officers supposedly did, and apparently they did a half-assed job because there's a lot of loopholes and open questions that still have no answers. So what touched me is I did not want to hear this 911 call, but I did hear it. Not the one where Zimmerman calls them, but the one where a lady, she's somebody who lives in the complex where Zimmerman followed Trayvon Martin into, where he was going to his parents' house. And the lady heard somebody saying, "Help, help." Now it sounded like Trayvon Martin yelling for help. Now this doesn't sound like anybody who's the aggressor or trying to hurt anybody. In any case, they're yelling her help. It wasn't Zimmerman yelling help at all. And you can clearly hear in the background. Then you hear 2 shots fired. Bam, bam. and no more help screams. And you even hear while the lady's on the call with the police, the dispatcher says, "I don't hear screams anymore, do you?" And the lady says, "No, I don't." That is a very hard clip to listen to because you do hear him screaming, and he is screaming for his life. I was driving to work this morning and I dropped mad tears because I'm realizing, what is this world coming to? That could be me or you. And if somebody doesn't like me for the color of my skin, the way I walk, the way I look, they can just kill me? Something's wrong here. And I'm so glad that you have Al Sharpton. I believe Jesse Jackson's in on this. You have Russell Simmons. You have a lot of celebrities and a lot of elite politicians out there trying to get to the bottom of the situation because this is wrong. Zimmerman needs to be under the jail. Okay? He needs to be hung in front of America. Okay? Forget about China. I'm just so upset right now. I don't even know what else to say. But I'm wearing this hoodie because Trayvon was wearing a hoodie, and this is what made him look suspicious. So do I look suspicious to you, like I'm going to come and I'm going to hurt you? Mind you, I have a bag of Skittles and an iced tea in my hand? I don't think so. Zimmerman needs to be put under a cell, put under the jail. He needs the electric chair. And Trayvon Martin's mother, if she has it in her, needs to be the one to push that fucking button. I'm over this. I'm over the world. What is going on these days? This is just ridiculous. And I really hope, excuse me, I really hope that there is justice for Trayvon Martin. I really do. And my heart goes out to the Martin family. I'm sorry for your loss, but I am with you. I am standing with you, and I want justice just as bad as you do. Because if that was me walking down that block, I would want you to have my family's back as well. This is just a terrible situation. And I just had to make a video about this because it just needs to stop. This racism needs to stop. We all bleed the same red blood. Let's get over ourselves. We only have one person, not even a person, we have one spiritual being who can judge us, and that's it. Not you. You're not better than me. I'm not better than you. We all have to answer to the same person. So let that person be the judge. And with that being said, I'm going to end this video. And I really hope you guys can feel the Martin family's pain. And you guys fight with me. There's a petition going around on Facebook. Sign it. This man needs to have charges brought. I hope the FBI comes in and does a complete overhaul and finds this man guilty and just kills him right away. We don't need people like him on these streets. It's a sad situation. I know I keep saying it, but it really is. It touched my heart hearing that boy's voice for the last time and he's screaming for help. It starts with us. It really starts with us to be able to change the world. And I know it sounds like a really big thing to do, and it is, but it starts with you. It starts with me. So let's try to make a change in the world. God bless everybody, and God bless the Martin family. I'm out of here.